Hi folks, this is BidHub, a full-stack JavaScript and React application meant to facilitate collaboration between developers. I created this project together with two other students as a capstone while working with Thinkful. Today we'll look at the code for a few minutes and then I'll just give a little practical illustration of how it all works. So here we have the code for the client and the code for the server. The front end, the client, was created with React and is deployed with Zeit. You can see the various components here in the source. The account panel, which is here. The navigation is here. The sidebar, which is the whole thing here. Project comments. If we look at a project, we have comments down here. So I worked on both sides of this application, but I focused on the server. So let's go there and look at that. So as you can see, looking at the package, this is deployed on Heroku. And it uses a Postgres database. The testing is done with Chai, Mocha, Supertest. As you can see that all the tests are passing, hopefully. And these are basically tests of the various endpoints. We also use Travis for continuous integration. That was pretty much automatic. We just had to make sure that Travis creates the test database correctly. So if we look here at the server, this creates a HTTP server, uses WebSockets. This is for real-time communication. I'll say a little bit about that later. Then the app itself is here, and the app uses Express. Then Morgan for logging and so on. Then you have app.use. So these are the various routes for the API, authentication, users, projects, profile, bids, comments, and so on. We look at one of those. Say where the comments router is here. The root has the project ID in it. It tests for the it requires authentication. First, it confirms that the user who is attempting to get the comments has access to the comments. So for example, here, as a current user, I don't have access to this project, so it would not be able to get the comments there. Then if the user does have access to the comments, it will turn the comments into serialized comments. That is, check for cross-site scripting, remove any opportunity for that. Similarly, the post is for the user to post a new comment. Again, he needs to be authorized. Then it will post a comment to the database. And here, what you have is, this is using WebSockets and allows the server to tell the client immediately there's been a new tell the other clients connected via WebSockets that there has been a new comment on this project, so that if other users are looking at this project, they will also see the comment immediately. Let's go to the live app and see if this all actually works. Here I am logged in 2 different browsers. This is Chrome, this is Firefox. Here I'm logged in as David, which is my real name. And here I'm logged in as a test user, Peter, the other user. If I look at this here with Peter, you do not have access to this project. However, I'm going to bid on that, to bid pending. Now, as David, I will look at this project. And what I see is that Peter, the other user, has bid on this project. I'm going to accept that, and I'm going to close the bidding, confirm. Let's see whether I can see that now Peter is now a collaborator. See, he now does have access to the project. And I can comment as David. And I see, in fact, that that has shown up for Peter. So this real-time comms, which this is just an illustration since I'm doing it on both browsers here, but of course this still works the same way if the 2 users are remote. This was actually one of the most interesting aspects of this because it was a new technology for me at the time while I was working on the capstone. But in the end, it was a pretty simple implementation. The server never actually needs to send a message because the comment is simply posted to the database. The server simply notifies all the clients that are connected to this project that there has been a new comment, and then the client simply does a normal API request to refresh the comments, and you will see that in the project comments that there is this function, this WebSocket function on message that is on message from the server if the function of e, if the number e.data is the ID of the current project. That is, if we hear that there has been a comment on this project, then we will refresh the comments. So it is actually a really simple implementation, but it was still pretty interesting. Okay, folks, I think that is it for today. Thank you.